Starting at shooting guard, 6'2", number 9, Brownie James. The man in the middle, 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant. At small forward, 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry. At the other forward position, 6'6", number 24, Kobe Bryant. The other guard, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against the Cavaliers, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Lakers, they've got Kevin Durant. Kobe Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James. And it's James in at the 2 spot. So many things to love about opening day. Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James. And it's James in at the What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And slam dunk by James.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. James passes to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Yeah, a capable shooter at the arc. James has to be taken seriously out there.
Conley finds McDaniels. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. James inside. Check by Randle. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
One of the most ferocious doggers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Man, all right, fans, it's time to get excited for the Lakers Hype Squad.
And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Outside Edwards. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Now the Lakers moving it up. Oh, there's the alley. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's McDaniels. From deep, Conley. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here are the Lakers now. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Curry, that's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day is the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Count it from distance.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles leading by 22. From the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Pass to Reed to win the cold spell. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep three-point land. Reed with the rebound. And Minnesota with possession here. Still without a basket in the game. There's the three. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Now James. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got James. Stephen Curry is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's James in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Minot's checked in for Minnesota. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs. Needs to be absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Ingles, he's checked in for Minot. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
That's tipped. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. James with a steal. Over Edwards. That one's good from James on the assist by James.
LeBron
James has got 8 assists in the game. Hook loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. Durant for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple.
James passes to Durant. Oh, and the jam by James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Lakers. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Let's go with a 3. And it's James with the 3. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Reed. Will it go? James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's Curry for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Edwards, the pass to Reed. And Durant with the block.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket, live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. DiVincenzo can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
James against Edwards. Puts up a 3. Minnesota again missing.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Free throw is good from Durant.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. James deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the track.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Hey everybody, with plenty of action going on right now, let's get you up to date on the latest. It's the New York Knicks in the 4th quarter now, and a big deficit to overcome.
This is an old-fashioned whooping. Hurts to watch, but you can't turn away.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Timberwolves.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half. Here, a big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Edwards, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
The 3 is up. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. From deep, Conley. LeBron with the rebound.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
The 3 from Curry. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
To the middle. Gobert passes to Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Minnesota ball.
And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. For 3, Randle. James with the rebound. James has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 23 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
He goes up. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
And just a sensational two-way threat. Once Bron gets the steal, like he is immediately looking to attack.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Knocked loose. And they're on the break. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And again for three.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
And that one's good. Bryant.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Edwards to snap the cold streak. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's Los Angeles, making this game a no contest. They poured it on. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kobe Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's James. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Reed. Misses the three. Bryant, left side, shoots over Reed. And again, it's the Lakers.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Edwards can't hit.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Curry, that's good.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside, DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, it's him.
Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Another possession, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Spins. To the left wing. Fires the three. Minnesota again missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID. And it has turned into something much, much greater.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
and it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team serious.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
McDaniels against Curry. McDaniels passes to Randall. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now here is James. Pass to Jordan. Beyond the arc. And Los Angeles another three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
McDaniels with it. Now here's Randall. Covered by Bryant. Lets it go from 11. Second chance effort. Randall can't hit. Puts up a deep three. Curry, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA.
I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got some for hating on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been waiting on this.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Martin in its small forward. And for Los Angeles, Ryan is out there with Durant. Then it's James. Then it's James. And it's Curry in at the small forward. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well. And you see right there, Bronny James can attack the rim with force.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight. He can fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble. So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thank you, David. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Lakers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
The drop.
Oh, what's up? Come on.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Got that one up quick. James has got 16 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Booker. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. From deep, LeBron, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Suns here with a different look. Plumlee, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Dunn comes in for Royce O'Neal. Allen's checked in for Cody Martin. And Vincent subbed in for Booker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Drains the three-pointer. James has got 22.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Yep, that one goes.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plumlee finds Beal, and the Suns miss again. James looking it over. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Dunn is out there at Plumlee, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Vincent, the pass to Allen. And the three off target. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word. We have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooters' rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Suns. Cody Martin comes in for Vincent. Booker the pass to Dunn. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles for three. Kobe, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Booker the pass to Richards. Dunn kicks to Booker. Can they get it? Dunn misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And stolen by James. Outside for Jordan.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Great showing for him last season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused. Completely automatic. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Allen. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside, Beal from the arc. And the Suns miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And they pick up 2. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
No good from Booker.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him. Getting into a rhythm.
Booker finds Beal. Knocked loose. Bryant with it. Now Beal defending. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back at the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know, for the Suns, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Phoenix Suns. And that is it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters. You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight. And he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Durant is out there with Kobe, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
Wembanyama passes to Jordan. He hangs, and the layup is good. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though? You only play half the year.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
The Lakers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
At the line for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance. That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And a deep 3 from Booker from beyond the arc and then some. Booker's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Booker against Curry. Outside for Jordan. He gets that one. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Beal can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Kobe. Here's Curry with the three. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And another miss.
Oh, that was terrific!
Good.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Beal to stop the run. And it's Durant with the rebound.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
The offensive rebound. Outside for Curry, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And he's good on the three ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment.
From the sideline. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. And for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 3. Now here's LaVine. Comes up empty down low. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by James. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
Timeout call, Sacramento. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. really like their energy defensively.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
DeRozan passes to Levine, fires the three. The Lakers with a rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Yep, that one goes. James has got
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Sabonis' shot is off.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Curry gets the bucket.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Levine can't hit. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And so here's Sacramento, following the score by Los Angeles. To the inside to end the run. Sabonis can't hit. So it's the Lakers now. It's James with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Murray, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Levine with a steal. Here's Ellis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. It's James with the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And their goal on the offensive end is simple. Pound it inside.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Sacramento making a change here. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. LaRavia comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Monk, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Ellis. And there's Jordan on the assist from Curry.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Inside, they need this. Sabonis can't hit. From deep, Jordan. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Los Angeles with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Malik Monk, Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But gotta give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Shot's good by James.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And so here's Sacramento. Fultz with it. No points yet.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
Oh, got that one up quick.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Tipped away. James with a steal.
Sacramento foul.
Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Levine, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Fultz. The Lakers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
Phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Ellis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Outside Monk. Levine passes to Monk. And that time also a missed shot.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 7 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the basket by Monk.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Bryant. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, how about the vision from KD? Fantastic at moving the ball and then working it to his teammates.
Here's Ellis. Check by James. Ellis passes to Levine. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jordan goes in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It was a strong move, but the shot's just a little off.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
The rebound by Murray.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Here's Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's Sabonis outside. Knocks down the long J. Sabonis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's James. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
He's the player of his generation. The way LeBron is holding up, man, maybe a couple of generations.
Well, it's never surprising to see him impose his will in the game. It's happening again tonight.
Thanks as always.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
They've got James. Kobe Bryant is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Jordan in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Off target from outside.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bryant's got 9.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional, has no trouble spotting the open man.
Murray for 3. Sacramento again missing.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think BA coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Outside Levine. Can they get it? Count that one. Levine's got his first basket.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
James passes to Durant. Fires it. And there's Curry on the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. For 3, Ellis' shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pulls up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to DeRozan. Out to the wing. Ellis hits the trifecta.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
It's James with the drive. Again, the Lakers.
Clutch clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
DeRozan looks it over. Pass to Ellis. The three. Rebound, the Lakers.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. Everything is dropping for them. It's just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Ellis. There's the triple. James with the rebound. James has got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Levine against Curry. The three from DeRozan. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's James with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
On the wing, DeRozan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game.
And what's interesting, the 3-ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game. But when he's feeling it, he can make it happen. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Jordan with the bucket.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Got a piece of it. All alone on the break. Here's James.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
DeRozan against Jordan. Here's DeRozan to halt the run. And he can't get that one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Hey, Graham, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, man. Powered it home!
Not fair at all.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James with a steal. And a deep three from Curry. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 26. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And James gets it to go.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ellis. And the shot goes in. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And there's James from the arc. And Los Angeles another 3.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Sacramento, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Launches it. Connects from downtown. James has got 48.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
James with a steal. Pass to Jordan. Levine with a steal. Monk with it. Now guarded by Curry. They get it again. Oh, denied by Durant.
Huge block as the length of KD paying off there.
Three-pointer. And good. There's another.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for fourth most 50-point games in NBA history. Here's Ellis. Outside Monk. Looking to win the run. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. He got it again! Sensational!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Ellis. Over to the left wing. And another miss by Sacramento. The Lakers have gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. And it's good! He hits another one. 16 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Jordan against Levine. To the right side. Valanciunas passes to Levine. Clock at 6. James with the rebound. James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between...
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
Thank you, fans.
We'll see you later.
got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Arnold, and our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Let's take a look at the numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under.
Checking out Utah's opening lineup. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, Ryan is out there with Jordan. Then it's Curry. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the center position. All right, looking at the Utah Jazz, Shams, what do you think about trading All-Stars Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell back in 2022?
It's really rare for an NBA team to trade 2 All-Stars in one offseason, especially a team that was competing to go deep in the playoffs year after year after year. But they really believe, Kevin, that they got maximum value for both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. They're flush with draft picks. They've got young talent, young assets, and cap space moving forward. I really like and have confidence in their future.
Well, we know Gobert has made a difference with Minnesota. Mitchell seems to be making a difference with Cleveland. So you love the trades that work on all sides, don't you?
And Kevin, one thing you know about the front office in Utah is they're going to be completely aggressive moving forward to bring talent.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Kicks it out to Collins. The rebound by James.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
We talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution, maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those 2 teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east.
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are 2 teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference for.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
And Utah has possession. 9-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. With the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Collins kicks to Markkanen. Back to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. James fires from way outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamped thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So, Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Here's Sensabaugh. LeBron with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Curry with the steal. From downtown. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Poked away and stolen by James. The 3 hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got 38 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now Clarkson, his last outing, he had 8 points. Sensabaugh, no good. Up in time, and another one falls. Amazing.
How consistent has he been scoring the basketball? He's at 40 once again.
And on that career 40-point game list, he just tied for 5th place. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. Back to the action in just... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of
good, another free.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
And they get it back. This one for three, and again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested.
Good, that's another bucket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top five, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. Utah calls timeout. Los Angeles. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sensabaugh has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider, but clearly that is something that you nabbing another steal.
Adding another steal there. I'm not sure I've seen.
Rally's tied for the 5th spot on the career steals list. Here's Collier. James defending. Filipowski passes to Collier. And Sexton has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the triple. And again, it's LeBron with the three. LeBron's got 59 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. We've been following their plan. Good! There's another.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Rally is tied for the 4th most, and another steal for him.
And that steal meant a bit more.
You bet. It puts him number 5 on the career list.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored and privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Lets it go from deep, and good! He hits it again.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
Another miss by Utah. The Lakers with the ball. And we've been following this group's absolute dominance. And another one from
He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's
good. He hits again.
And that score will make him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And is ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. You were so
The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
We've seen.
And that'll do it for
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Taking a look at the Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Hits it again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
And it's George missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. George with no one around. That doesn't go either for George.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
George passes to Sexton. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The Jazz with another miss. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. And again, it's LeBron with the three. LeBron's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. The Lakers with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From deep, LeBron connects again.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA. And, yep, another basket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
When a team, Doors, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Kessler. A three. And Lauri Markkanen good for three.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Outside, James. And he goes big with the dunk right over Walker Kessler.
Looking like his old man out there, Bronny James, getting with it.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint.